Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, May 30th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Nobody's going to confuse me with Chris Kyle anytime soon. I'm not an American sniper by any stretch of the imagination, but common sense tells me that it's harder to hit a moving target. So I can imagine the frustration that some athletes like Valentina Mishina must feel like when they're trying to hit their mark in the women's physique division. Last weekend, Valentina stirred up some controversy on her social media when she missed the first call out at the Optimum Classic, where she says she was told by the judges that she came in too dry. Now, I'm not a judge and I'm not a sniper, but it goes back to the whole moving target thing. It's hard for people to achieve a look if what that look is always seems to be changing. I don't know what the answer is, and to be honest, I'm really not even sure if it's a problem, but it's definitely something that's worth talking about. They call Warren Buffett the Oracle of Omaha because he's one of the wisest and most successful investors to ever walk the planet. But I don't know even if the great Warren Buffett could have seen Garrot Coelho coming. On Wednesday, Quello and his team announced plans to hit the Omaha Pro next weekend, where he'll be looking to drop some knowledge of his own on the rest of the guys in the classic physique division. Last weekend, Garrett put together a really strong second place finish at the Optimum Pro. So if he bumps that up another notch or two, he might be enough to put him up into the winner's circle. Next stop, Toronto Super Show. Those are the direct words from 212 star Samir Troudi, who looks like he'll be touching down in Toronto any day now. Rumor has it that Samir and his team are heading into the weekend feeling very confident about what they're bringing to the table this year. And when you've got a track record like his 9 times out of 10, when you hear rumors like this, they turn out to be true. When Samir's at his best, he can be an absolute nightmare to deal with. So I don't think it would be a shock to anyone if he ends up leaving Toronto with the win. Normally when a guy says that his weight is starting to come back nicely and he already weighs 315 pounds, the alarm bells on my BS meter start flashing red. But when the guy who says that goes by the name of Big Ramy, I pretty much just nod my head and say something like, yeah, that seems just about right. A few days ago, Ramy posted a photo on a scale weighing in at a solid 143 kilos, which comes out to us at 315 pounds. With numbers like that, I'm assuming that Ramy is already well within his early stages of his Olympia prep. Or it means that he's 16 weeks away from unleashing something like the world has never seen on a small group of unsuspecting mortals who won't be able to escape the devastating blast radius of his wrath. I don't know how many of you guys are old enough to remember when Muhammad Ali came back out of retirement and won back the heavyweight title. It was a big deal when it would happen. But I don't know if you can call one off-season a retirement, but Heath trying to win back his title at the 2019 Olympia does have an old-school Ali feel to it. This week, rumors started circulating online that Phil was about to start his Olympia prep after his girlfriend tweeted out something about Phil having a few more cheat meals before he starts his diet. Obviously, if this is true, this would be the biggest story in bodybuilding. And with all due respect to Sean Roden, Phil jumping back into the mix this year would make this show 100 times more interesting. So I guess all we can do now is wait and see how this whole thing plays out over the next few weeks to see if the rumors are indeed true. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.